Today is day 39 since diagnosis, and we're going to call this day 1 of chapter 2, The Fight Begins. Because today, on day 39, I went to chemo and began the fight back. Everything until now has been diagnostic and preparatory and alleviating symptoms and preparing for chemo. But today, I take the medicine and the tumor starts shrinking and it gets me ready for an operation to remove it and potentially cure me. So Tuesday, day 39, I went in bright and early with my lovely sidekick, Kathy, and we prepared for an entire day in the infusion room where they hooked up my port after taking some labs and began a 4-drug infusion. That's after they spent 2.5 hours with prophylactic drugs to counteract the side effects of the 4-drug regimen they were going to give me. Luckily for me, unfortunately for many others, they've had a lot of years to develop this chemo treatment, and for every side effect, there's multiple drug options to try to counteract it. So I'm hopeful that I won't need too many of those, but they're going to give me some off the bat just to slow or tamp down the effects of these first 4 that I'm going to get today. And then they're going to send me home with an external infusion pump, which is in this little bag right here. And it will show me how much is left. I keep this bag on 24 hours a day for the first 2 days after I leave the infusion room, and pumps one final 5th drug into my system. When I go in on day 41 to have this removed, they're going to give me one additional drug to try to spur bone marrow growth and improve my immune system response. So that, of course, comes with side effects, and they've got drugs for that too. So anyway, day 39 in the chemo infusion room. Got there at 8 o'clock, left at 4. The part of that day that surprised me was the room. I expected people to be older cancer victims. That's not what I found, unfortunately. I used to not consider myself old. I guess I'm old now, but I expected people to be older and in poorer health than I was. And unfortunately, the room was filled probably with half people much younger than me, many probably half my age, suffering through some form of this disease. So that was sobering. That I've had 63 years of healthy life without having to fight this battle. So my heart goes out to these people who are beginning this fight and an unknown life ahead of them at such a young age. So that was probably the lowest moment of the day. That and all the warnings about side effects and just the stress of not knowing, when one of them is going to kick in, if at all. And so you're constantly kind of on edge a little bit about, am I going to get abdominal cramps? Am I going to get diarrhea? Am I going to get a headache? Am I going to go into convulsions? There's just an endless list of questions they ask you as you're getting infused, what might or might not be bothering you. So those are the things that weighed on me that first day in the infusion room. I think back about that day and what was normal. Almost nothing. It all new to me. So not normal. It was normal to have Kathy there by my side. Normal to have her looking after me, asking questions. But yeah, other than that, it's all a new journey. So I just kind of figured out as you go along. She and I are both pragmatic types, and being engineers, and we look at this as a problem before us, and there is a potential cure, and we figure out what the next best steps are. If there's hurdles that come on our way, how do we get over them, like around them, through them, and move on to the next step. So that's been my life now for 39 days. So yeah, so that's my new normal. How did I feel? How did I feel on Tuesday? Other than that low-level underlying stress of wondering what's going to come next, I actually felt pretty good. I was prepared, so we brought lots of good, healthy snacks and food. I ordered a special chemo cryotherapy kit, which includes booties, gloves, and a skull cap that will counteract the potential neuropathy that you can get from one of the drugs. So we're equipped with that, and see how that counteracted the effects of oxyplatin. But I think that, all you can do is, that's what they advise. So you do it. You go on Amazon, you get your booties, your gloves, and your gel cap, and you chill them, and you put them on when they tell you to put them on. So that is, that was how I felt Tuesday. I felt, I went through the day, and it just happened. I had no side effects. I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel terribly anxious. And next thing you know, it's 4 o'clock, and we're walking out with my new pump attached to me for the next 2 days. Were there any light moments? I have to say there was. I had an inspirational moment of when and actually I can't take full credit for this. My good friend Derek Jensen was in the hospital recently for a small procedure, and took advantage of the benefits of AI, which I think this may be what AI was invented for. He took a selfie laying in the hospital bed, and AI made him a nice video of smoking a cigarette and relaxing in his bed. And so that inspired me to come up with a fictional chemo-infused cigarette clinical trial. And I can share with you some more of that information and some photos of it. But yeah, AI allowed me to make up a mild, I think so, a mildly humorous article supporting this new therapy, and also a photo of me smoking with my IV pole, walking through the infusion room. So that gave me great joy to see that and to send it to people, and at first wonder, is that real? Is it not real? That can't be real. Looks real. So anyway, that was my light moment for the day, and actually that light moment has continued now for the last couple days. So in the face of dark times, you can still have a laugh. You can still make other people laugh, and that makes me happy. So onward we fight. We'll check back in as chemo progresses, and we'll talk about side effects in my 14-day cycle that we'll go through. So right now, we're talking to you from day 41, and still no side effects, but they're predicted to come in like days 45 through 48. So anyway, we'll see. Chapter 2, the fight begins.